Today I fucked up by confessing after almost 5 years of friendship. Throwaway. Happened a few days ago. Situation came to a close today. I, M24, confessed to my friend of 5 years, F26, that I had begun developing romantic feelings towards her beginning almost 4 years ago. She heard me out and then said that she needed space to think it over. I was okay with that and knew what was gonna happen regardless. She was my closest friend as I didn't have many. And even when I was in a relationship with a romantic relationship with another female, I still sometimes went to her to talk or hang out. Yay, I'm an asshole for it. I was lying to myself being in a relationship with someone I didn't care for. I just didn't want to be alone. Eventually she broke it off. She didn't love me anymore. I didn't either towards the end. So only recently I decided to just confess because I was done hiding it and I wasn't in a romantic relationship anymore. She just got back to me today. She doesn't want to be my friend at all given my feelings towards her, and she does not reciprocate. So now I have one less friend after 5 years of knowing her. At least she said goodbye nicely. She'll probably see this, I don't know. I don't care anymore. I should have never said anything. Oof. Too long did not read. I confessed my feelings and lost my friend forever. You both did yourselves a favor, at least you have closure now, accept it and move on. You're better off knowing. More of a foo but waiting so long, don't you think? Take this from a 50-years-old man. You're young and you have your whole life ahead of you. You will find friends and more as you go on. I promise. You did the right thing. Don't dwell on it anymore. Take care, buddy. Not a fuck-up emo. It was a massive elephant in the room and had to be addressed. Shame it went the way it did, but you'll meet new people, trust me. Sometimes it's so hard to hear that a friend finds you romantically attractive, especially after so long. I had a male friend do something similar, and it just made me feel like he wasn't an actual friend, just someone hoping to date me if they stick around long enough. Kind of sullied how I felt and saw my friend. You're still young, dude, you'll find your person. Communication is literally the best thing you'll do for yourself going forward. Today I fucked up by accusing my boyfriend of cheating on me with his dead husband. Technically my fuck-up was on Friday, but I just found out about the sub. Throwaway for clear reasons. My boyfriend, 32M, and I, 31F, have been dating for 8 months now, and he's honestly one of the best boyfriends I've had. He is super kind and considerate, and has helped me through some dark moments I was going through when we met. We currently don't live together, but things have been going really well. We hardly fight, and if one of us has a problem, it's easy for me to feel like I can approach him. About a month ago though, I got a text from a friend of mine with a picture of my boyfriend eating ice cream with a woman I didn't recognize. He was supposed to be at work, and my friend, she works in the same area as the ice cream store, saw him there instead. I'm a little bit of a paranoid person because a previous partner has cheated on me before, so of course the alarm bells start ringing immediately. I talked myself through it and decided it was most likely a friend, and forgot about it. Fast forward to Friday. I got an early day from work, remote, and wanted to surprise my boyfriend at work and take him out during his lunch break. When I got to his office though, the receptionist said he was out of office for a few days and wouldn't be back until Monday. I tried not to freak out, but I did a bit, and drove to his place. He was there and let me in, and it was just him. He told me he wasn't feeling too well and called out for a couple days, and he was sorry he forgot to tell me. I stayed over and we got takeout, and eventually we both fell asleep on the couch. I woke up around 3 a.m. needing to use the washroom and saw his phone, and unfortunately curiosity got the better of me. I knew his password by catching it a few times when he entered it, not on purpose. His text messages seemed normal besides 2 conversations, one to a group chat with a bunch of people I didn't know, and one to a man named Jay, fake name. The group chat stood out because the people in it talked to my boyfriend as if they were family, inviting him to vacations and outings, etc., but I knew they weren't his family because I had met them before. One person in the chat named Kristen also talked about how much their ice cream date meant to her, so I assumed she was probably the woman from last month. The texts to Jay were sparse and one-sided, with my boyfriend sending random, "I love you," and "I miss you" messages every now and then. I probably should have realized then what was happening, but being the dumbass I am, took it as him having a partner and me being the side piece. I woke him up immediately and showed him the phone, asking who the fuck Jay and these other people were. He looked so furious. I knew then and there I fucked up real bad. He's usually very stoic and collected, but the moment he saw the unlocked phone he got up and snatched it. He opened the Photos app and pulled up a picture of him and a man together. "This is Jay, my husband. He killed himself 5 years ago." He then explained to me that every year on Jay's b-day, their wedding anniversary, and Jay's death anniversary, he and sometimes Jay's family members would do things Jay liked to do. On his birthday, which was last month, my boyfriend and Jay's older sister Kristen got ice cream at his favorite ice cream place. He had taken a few days off this week because this week was when he committed suicide, and they all planned on visiting his grave. I had known my boyfriend was bi, but I had zero idea about Jay or his family. After he was done explaining everything, he calmly asked me to leave and not to contact him until he contacted me first. I love this man so much, and I don't want to lose him. But I just accused him of cheating on me with his late husband. I have no idea where to even go from here. Too long did not read. My boyfriend did some weird things over the course of a month and I ended up accusing him of cheating. Turns out he was just honoring his late husband's memory with his family. Edit. I wanted to make an edit to cover some things because getting back to everyone would take a long time. 1. Did I ask him about past relationships? No, both of us met at a work event, both in graphic design, and took things slow. Neither of us were really even looking for a relationship. It was clear to me from the beginning that he was a private person and wasn't big on discussing vulnerable past stuff, and he never brought the past up either. I didn't think he'd have a whole deceased husband, so I never really tried to dig into past relationships he had. 2. I know looking through his phone was 100% wrong, there's no denying that. 3. I am currently seeking out a therapist. 4. He has not reached out yet. Edit again. Sorry if my grammar is weird, English is not my first language. Should have said that first. I think it's weird to date someone that long and never once mention that you were previously married. I knew his password by catching it a few times when he entered it, not on purpose. Sure. You started this off saying you felt very comfortable approaching him about things, and instead of approaching him expressing how you felt when a friend saw him with a woman getting ice cream, you broke a major privacy boundary to someone you clearly know to be a very private person. As most other people have said, you definitely owe him a sincere and heartfelt apology for going through his phone. At the same time, it strikes me as odd that he would keep such a massive part of his past history and current emotional life from you. 8 months isn't forever, but it seems like a long enough relationship to at least share this part of his history with you. It sounds like he is, understandably, still grieving, and if he contacts you again, perhaps this whole episode can be an opportunity for you to let him know that you are there for him to support him in his grief. Am I crazy in thinking that it's okay to ask the person you refer to as boyfriend, girlfriend who the person they had ice cream with was? Like if I was in this scenario, I'd just ask, "Hey, my friend Becky saw you eating ice cream today with someone and I don't want to make some crazy assumption, so I'd just like to check if we're all good. Today I fucked up by peeing in my sink. I'm a serious mess of a person right now. My boyfriend is away for a few days and I have been working like a maniac. After my 6-day workweek, the dishes were piled up, but I was like, fuck it, I'll get takeout, and got really drunk. For unknown reasons, super drunk me decided to pee in the kitchen sink. I guess traveling 20 feet to the bathroom was too far. Or maybe for the thrill of it, I'm a girl and don't usually get the opportunity to pee in weird places. I woke up late this morning to the smell of rancid piss and rotting food. Unloading the sink to drain it and soak the dishes nearly made me puke. So I'll be washing, sanitizing, and re-washing dishes all day with the fan on now. And probably seeking mental health resources. Wish me luck. And any horrible thing you can say about me, I've probably already thought worse. Too long did not read. I drunkenly peed in my sink, which was also full of dishes, and now live in a world of regret and gross smells. My ex used to shit in the cat litter box. I spoke to her multiple times but she denied it. I knew it was her. I know what her turds look like. The cat's too small to make them that big and it doesn't eat corn on Sundays. She was, and likely still is, a very unwell lady. Cat's doing good. Freeze your pee in an ice cube tray. Then use a slingshot to launch your sub-zero piss cubes through your neighbor's windows and watch them lose their minds when they can't find out why their windows are always broken and their house smells like a bar bathroom. Better to pee in the sink than to sink in the pee. You take a vodka drink, you take a whiskey drink, and when you have to pee, you use the kitchen sink. I peed in a bottle once when I was 10 because I thought the bathroom was too far. The bathroom was down the hallway. Today I fucked up by trying to surprise my wife in the shower. This morning I, 38M, was doing some housework in the basement while the wife, 37F, was doing some upstairs. When I finished up what I was doing, I headed upstairs and didn't see her anywhere. I heard the shower in the master bath running and assumed she must have needed a shower. I thought it's been a while since we've showered together, so maybe I'd surprise her by hopping in with her. I got undressed and snuck into the bathroom, and as soon as I opened the shower door I heard a scream and realized that my 15-year-old daughter was the one in our shower. I bolted into our closet and shut the door behind me. While I was getting dressed again, the wife came running in to figure out what the screaming was about, and our daughter ran to her room and locked herself in. Turns out the wife was in the other bathroom using the shower to clean the kitchen trash can. Our daughter hasn't said a word to either of us since. Too long did not read. Assumed the wife was in our shower, but found my 15-year-old daughter in it after I got naked and I tried to join. You need to talk to her about it, but give her some space first. She's 15, she probably understands the misunderstanding and is just embarrassed right now. Let's hope she wasn't scarred. Give her some space, casually mention it later. Something like, Sue, yeah, really sorry about that. Obviously thought it was your mom in there. I am guessing you'll be locking the bathroom door now and I will be knocking before entering. We good or should we talk more? Welp. Have fun paying for that therapy. Let wife do the talking first. Then later apologize.